Let me show you what we're going to do with these amazing original recipe breakfast sausages. And I had a little help today. I have lots of help today. First, I was sent the gift of sausage by Chris Brogan and Carrie Gargone from the Backpack Show. So first of all, thank you to them. This wouldn't be possible, or this dish would not be the same thing without them. And also my wonderful, adorable, I don't know, what words would you like for me to use? Husband. Sexy. Okay, sexy husband is holding the camera for me because I don't usually shoot in the kitchen, and so we're just going to kind of go with this. So today the sausage that I'm going to be working with is some Johnsonville. It's the original breakfast sausage. So we're going to do something a little different maybe than just cooking it up for breakfast. So let's see how this works out. I prepped a lot of stuff ahead of time because things like chopping up the onions, nobody needed to watch me cry in case that happened, which today it didn't, of course, because I didn't film it, but if I had filmed it, there would be like big, ugly tears. So I'm just going to start with putting these beautiful red, although they're purple. I don't know whether it's called red onion, but it's purple. Anyway, or at least in my vision, it's purple. So we're gonna get that going. We're gonna just let those dance around a little bit. One of the things that I prepped earlier was I pre-cooked the sausage in the oven, and you could do it stovetop, but I did it in the oven for a couple of reasons. One was because I just wanted to give them a little time to themselves, but also because I wanted to have time to prep some of the other ingredients, and that way I didn't have to watch them, but of course I always have to watch Rick stealing pieces of it. It's really good though, right? It's tasty. Yeah. It's good. The sausage is actually, I think it's perfectly seasoned, and so it's going to be everything we need on this. And I'm just trying to get the heat right over here because I'm still not used to an electric stove top. I'm a gas stove girl, but you know, you work with what you got. Next thing we're going to put in is going to be some of, I have one, it was sort of a medium-sized gala apple. So we got some pretty red and yellowish stuff going on here. And we're going to hope that the steam does not set off the smoke detector, because I don't want to turn on the fan because then that's all you'll hear on the video. So those apples are coming along great. So next thing we would do, and we're going to, not going to make you watch all of the stuff cook, but the next thing we're going to do in a few minutes, I'll come back and we will put the next ingredients in there, which is some sweet potato, which I did slightly pre-cook in the microwave because, as you know, sweet potato is really super hard, and so I got it started, but it's not fully cooked through. So we'll come back in a few minutes and we'll have some of this going, and just trust me, it's cooking. Okay? Okay, so as promised, we've now got the sweet potatoes in the pan. They've been cooking down a little bit because, again, they take a little while. We put the sausage back in, and so now we're getting that nice flavor because, like I said before, I'm not going to really season this because I think the seasoning in the sausage is just perfect. So we're just going to let that kind of flavor everything. Remember, we got some apples and onions down in there too, so they're doing some good stuff. Last thing we're going to put in is, because you know, it's like making a flower arrangement, I guess. You got to have some greenery. So we're gonna finish this off. I've got some chopped up kale, and so we're gonna put that in, let it do its thing, wilt down a little bit. I'm gonna put a little lid on it here to let it keep some of that moisture in there. We don't want it to overcook or anything. So we're just going to let that sit for a few minutes, and then what we could do after this is, well, we could eat it. But I think what we're going to do is we'll take another little break. I'll just let the kale finish doing its thing. It's turning this beautiful bright green, so it's almost done there. So let's get that all mixed up a little bit. I think we'll just maybe make a couple of eggs and set them on top. And so we're back, and as promised, we made a couple of fried eggs and popped those on top. So what do you think?
Not the worst thing you've made.
Be nice now. So, but pretty good sausage. Is that right?
Excellent sausage, and it's a very good recipe. I recommend it highly.
Thank you. So, Shadow, how do you feel about the Johnsonville sausage? No comment? Oh, okay.